I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. The property manager for apartments located in the town of Montgomery has been arrested for stealing thousands of dollars in monthly rents. State police investigators have charged 26-year-old Catherine Lynch of Walden with felony grand larceny and falsifying business records. Police say Lynch collected about $19,000 in rent from July of 2013 through December and then failed to deposit the money into a corporate account. Lynch was sent to Orange County Jail on $2,500 bail. She began a sexual relationship with a 13-year-old boy while serving as a substitute teacher at Sacred Heart Parochial School in Newburgh. And today, Lisa Franklin was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. The 45-year-old former teacher pleaded guilty to a second-degree rape charge back in December. The sentence imposed today in Orange County Court also includes 10 years of post-release supervision. Franklin admitted to having the sexual relationship with the boy she knew from substitute teaching over the span of a year. The boy's parents went to police after finding inappropriate text messages from Franklin on his cell phone. At sentencing today, the mother of the boy read a statement that he had written to Franklin, which said, "Your mistakes have ruined many lives, including mine." He was wounded during a shooting at a bar. Now Andrew Babcock of Otisville has been arraigned on a felony reckless endangerment charge for his role in the gunfire that erupted at the Victory Bar and Grill in Otisville back on December 29th. According to police, it began when Babcock's brother David was shot by Kevin Brennan. Brennan and Andrew Babcock then exchanged gunfire in the parking lot. Brennan was shot in the shoulder and arm. Andrew Babcock was shot in the chest and stomach. Babcock turned himself in to police yesterday. His attorney maintains his client acted in self-defense.
He's gainfully employed. He's got a spotless record. He's practically a Boy Scout, right? And he's lawfully carrying that firearm in his pocket. He has a right to do it. He's got a full carry permit. His brother was shot in the back by a gang member. So he follows the guy out the door, and the guy's waiting for him and shoots him. And Andrew didn't, they have a video, which, you can see the muzzle flash in the video. Andrew doesn't fire on this guy until he's already shot twice. He's shot in my client's shot in the chest, he's shot in the stomach. He goes into his pocket, gets the gun out, and fires back. And if it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for his courage under fire, they would never have apprehended this shooter, the kid who shot his brother in the back. So, he shouldn't really, to me, have to face criminal charges. At the end of the day, he's going to walk away from this, I promise you.
Kevin Brennan was charged with felony assault, criminal possession of a weapon, and reckless endangerment. Andrew Babcock was released without bail pending a Town of Mount Hope court appearance next Tuesday. Sarita Green put on a bulletproof vest outside Port Jervis Police Headquarters Wednesday. She's affiliated with Safe Homes of Orange County, and she was preparing to take part in a ride-along program aimed at developing a stronger partnership between police and the agency that advocates in behalf of the victims of domestic violence. Port Jervis, along with police in the towns of Crawford and Montgomery, are taking part in the ride-along program. Green says the overall goal is to make the domestic violence response process work more smoothly for the victim.
I think very often we hear from victims about their experience of the law enforcement response, and sometimes that information comes to us from a time of crisis where they haven't been able to have one person kind of focus in on what's going on with them. So we hear about it after the fact. Some of the details may or may not be remembered.
Safe Homes offers a wider variety of personnel with different experiences than you typically get in the law enforcement setting, so it's invaluable to have them with us. And the ride-along specifically to inject them directly into the scene as opposed to after the fact, I think has added value.
Across the state, about 450,000 domestic incidents are reported each year to police departments. Orange County Safe Homes answered more than 3,800 hotline calls last year. Reporter Gattell Evangelist took part in Wednesday's Port Jervis Police Ride-Along. Read about her experience in an upcoming edition of the Times-Herald Record and here at Record Online. A reported domestic violence incident in the town of Wawarsing has resulted in felony charges being filed against the husband and his wife. State police responded to the residence where an argument between Thomas and Shonda Decker had become physical. Thomas Decker was charged with felony aggravated criminal contempt. Shonda Decker was charged with felony criminal contempt. Police say the couple had family court orders of protection filed against each other. Both were also charged with endangering the welfare of a child because the violence occurred in the presence of the couple's 3-month-old child. CSX rail officials have been hit with a $10,000 fine for failing to report in a timely manner a pair of recent freight train derailments in our part of the state. The State Department of Transportation announced the fines in the wake of last month's derailment of an empty oil tanker train near Kingston and a second derailment incident in Albany County that involved cars fully loaded with crude oil. Under state law, rail accidents involving freight trains carrying hazardous materials must be reported within an hour of the incident. A DOT official said they learned of the town of Ulster incident through the newspaper. And State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman says his office has joined forces with Facebook and Instagram in an effort to reduce the number of illegal guns sold online. Schneiderman says Facebook and Instagram agreed to remove reported user posts that look to get around gun laws. The agreement also includes taking action to prevent minors from viewing posts that aim to sell firearms and providing education to better inform law-abiding private gun sellers. The Attorney General is now encouraging other social media sites to follow the example set by Facebook and Instagram. It was another very cold morning in the region, but we can expect a gradual warm-up as we head into the weekend. Friday will be partly cloudy with temperatures making it into the middle 30s. Saturday will be sunny and a bit milder with the highs expected to hit 45 degrees. That will feel like a heat wave. Well, stay informed by starting your day with the Times-Herald Record and stay connected to breaking news all day long right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.